The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money, money, money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money, 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 money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me. Money's coming to me.
Well, I think what we have going on here is a bit of a of a breadth paradox. And what I mean by that is as these 5 and 6 mega cap stocks that we always talk about continue to become a bigger part of the market, the breadth divergences under the hood actually matter less as long as those stocks continue to go up.
Is that a stupid statement? What he's saying is we have the 4 FANG stocks plus Apple and Microsoft. That's 6. You got another handful of stocks. So you got 10 altogether out of 500 driving the entire stock market. Matter of fact, the reason why the market's up again today, it was interesting. The other day or last Friday, they tried to get everybody switched to value stocks, get you to buy GE, for example. They wanted you to go to value stocks. And I remember they were pushing those. I said, are you nuts? You're going to go to value stocks in a market like this? What drives this market right now are announcements, rumors, more stimulus. That's how the market goes up. Nobody's going to be buying value stocks. And exactly what happened. Everybody went back to the big FANG stocks. They're all back to Google, and Facebook, and Netflix, and Microsoft, and Apple, Amazon. Everybody's back to these stocks. Think about this. The revenues, or let's say the returns, on the S&P 500 is around 23%. 23%. Almost all of that, or much of that, remember, is those stocks. You must get rid of the rest of them. So they're back pumping those stocks up, and that's why the market's back up today. And do you know, people have been riding these stocks for years. It's so easy. People are just getting in these stocks. People don't even know. This is like going back to the dot-com days. This is just like the dot-com era. You got people that are getting into these stocks, don't know anything about the stock market, don't have a clue. You got people who shouldn't be in the market. They own Netflix. They own everybody's in these stocks. They're going to get killed. They're going to get killed. If you're in these stocks and you know nothing about the market and you've got some money, you're making money now, take that money out. It is over. Now, I'm not saying the market's going to crash today. They're coming up every day with another stimulus to push the stock market up. I mean, look at, they put $8 billion in right out of the gate to stimulate the market to go up when we had that virus. $8 billion. And remember, too, they're putting in every day to September of 2014, $45 billion a day to prop the market up. And then in the last year, $700 billion just to buy stocks. $600 million every hour. Every hour they're printing to push the stock market up. So they can keep pushing this market up, but remember, it's the banks that have to drive the market. When the banks aren't driving the market and you got the FANG stocks, what are you, nuts? Hey, I'm not complaining. My members are doing well with some of these FANG stocks. We're doing terrific. But you know where we're making most of our money is gold. When everybody said, don't buy gold, don't buy gold, don't buy gold. I have my members in gold. That's where we made most of our money this year, is in gold and gold mining stocks. We've been loyal to gold because the one thing that I know, this whole hype, like, okay, the economy is coming back, we're opening up, it's all a bunch of BS. It's all a bunch of BS. We're not going to open up and everything's going to be okay. It's BS. If it wasn't for the 700 billion, the 600 billion, the 250 billion, the 49 billion every day propping this market up, it'd be over. It's over anyways. So what you got to do is you got to ride this horse. People who are not in this market got to be nuts. You'll never in your lifetime ever have such an easy way to make money. I've been on this earth 74 years, in the market, 45, 47 years. I've never seen so easy to make money. You just go buy the Netflix or go buy Google or go buy Amazon. It just keeps going up. People really, truly believe the market can't come back down. They believe that. This is the most dangerous market. If you don't know when to get out, this is a dangerous, dangerous market. The dot-coms, when they crash, that's going to look like baby work when this thing goes down. And Trump's in real trouble. He's in trouble. Because people, remember when he was running the last time, people wanted a change. They needed a change. They wanted a change. And then now, all they've heard for 3.5 years is stock market, stock market, stock market. And people are in trouble. They're in trouble. And I mean, and then they came, you want to know when a country is really in trouble? When you turn around and tell people, we are going to give you more money. We are going to give you more money to stay at home than go to work. You know your country is screwed then. Really think about it. Stay home. Remember, I made fun of Pelosi. Remember what she said under Obamacare? And she said, are you working just because you want health insurance? Are you working for health insurance? Go home. Play the piano. Learn how to paint. Read a book. Go home. Don't work. And now the Republicans did the same thing. Go home. Stay home. Instead of collecting an unemployment check of $395 a week, we're going to pay you $900 a week. Think about it. People are making an average of $700 a week before taxes. They're making about $600 a week working after taxes. Now people are making $900 a week. Why would you go to work if you're making $900 a week staying home? $700 a week going to work. That's insane. You talk about an incentive not to work. This is insane. Do you really want to know how your economy is doing? Just think about it. Just stop for a moment and think about it. For our country to pay people more money to stay at home than to go to work, to pay them $900 a week to stay at home instead of $700 a week at their job, which is the average person makes, $700 a week in this country. Isn't that insane? But the market keeps going up. And every time the market goes down, that's why they call this a bear market rally. We've been in a bear market rally for 12 years. What does that mean? That means a bull market rally, understand, is a nice smooth trend going up with very little pullbacks. Maybe 2%, 3%. That's it. Nice and smooth all the way up. That's a beautiful bull market. When you have a bear market, it's all stimulus. It's all storytelling. It's all pumping money in to try to keep driving it higher and higher. And then it pulls back. Then it goes up again, and it pulls back. And that's where we are now. This is what happens right before a crash. You don't have that consensus anymore. So if you are going to be in this market, you'll make more money in this market than ever before. All you need to know is what? When do I get out of this damn thing and protect myself? We'll talk more about that when we get back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market? He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart, and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. The fastest drop in history, 3,000 points in 3 days. Wow, but we are right there with my color-coded chart. How many times did you say, listening to me, boy, he's negative, he's just a grumpy old man? And I kept telling you this would happen. And with my color-coded chart, it worked. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com, where you get the color-coded chart and you get my membership free for 10 days. And the best thing is this, that you can, without any work at all, at 2 o'clock, go to my site. We have a video posted of our portfolio stocks. Just select which one you want to follow. Every day, we tell you exactly what to do based on the color-coded chart. If you just follow those instructions to a T, then you're going to have the highest probability of being successful. Check it out, philsgang.com. Get it free for 10 days, the membership and the color-coded charts. See you on the charts.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
Yeah, and welcome back to Phil's Gang. There's nothing free. There is nothing free. You pay for this. People that are staying at home, they think, wow, $600. On top of my $300, I'm getting $900. And I had a laugh the other day. The fake Business News Network, these guys came out and were going nuts, saying, look at this. Retail, sales, clothing, up 75%. People are out going nuts. They're buying clothing. Isn't that terrific? No, it's not terrific. Where's that money coming from? People staying at home, instead of staying at home and getting $395 unemployment, they're getting $900 and they're spending it. They're spending it like crazy. Spending going wild. They're sitting at home. They get on their computer and they're ordering stuff. But the fake Business News Network makes it sound like, wow, look at the economy starting to grow. The economy's coming around. Look at this. Wow. People are spending money on clothing. Clothing's up 75%. Why don't you tell the truth? You're going to pay for this. We're going to pay for it. You and I are going to pay for it. Everybody's going to pay for it. This is not free. This is not free. When you do stuff like this, set a precedent like this, free things, all it is additional debt. We owe $23 trillion. This country, what am I telling you? $23 trillion debt in this country. Every time a baby pops out, they present him with a bill of $73,500. He gets a slap on the bum, all right. That's the government whacking him. Here's your bill, $73,000. Matter of fact, that's what they should do. They should give parents a bill for $73,000. As soon as you have a baby, here's your bill, and you got to pay it in 30 days. Then we'd have a revolt. Then we'd throw Congress out. These lifers in Congress, we'd throw them out. But think about that. A country that when you are born, a baby's born, he owes $73,000. This money needs to be repaid. We're going to either pay it through inflation, meaning higher prices of goods, but our wages aren't going to go up because we're not producing anything. We don't produce anymore. Our CEOs don't take profits and plow them back into new machinery and equipment to produce. That money goes to stock buybacks. No more production. Or we're going to pay through higher taxes. You don't get this stuff free. Staying at home. Oh boy, I'm getting $900. I usually get $300. What are you, nuts? And if taxes aren't raised immediately to cover all this emergency spending, $8 billion right out of the boom. Hey, let's take care of this virus. We'll throw $8 billion at it. If you don't raise taxes immediately to cover that, you're really screwed. Now the Federal Reserve is going to have to print new dollars, create money out of thin air to finance all these programs, leading to price inflation, but no wage inflation. Where's the wage inflation? There's no wage inflation. This is crazy. When you have the government spending like crazy, and our national debt will call for higher taxes, it's going to happen. People are just floating around thinking, oh, everything's just going to be beautiful. Everything's interest rates are low. Everything's beautiful. This is fantasy land. This is fantasy land. Now they're talking about payroll. They said, let's cut the payroll tax. Let's stop now giving people $900 to stay home. And let's stop that. And let's cut payroll tax. Cut payroll tax? Are you kidding me? People are going to go nuts. People are going to go nuts. You're going to take that $900 away from people? People are going to go crazy. Because anytime you take something away from people, That if this happens, Trump will lose the election. He will lose the election. Can you imagine going to November and he's taking from people $900? Or let's say $600. Normally you get $395 to stay home. They added $600, so they take $600. And people get angry at him. They'll get angry. Look what he took from me. He screwed me. He screwed me. He took $600 away from me. You shouldn't have had it to begin with. He'll lose the election. And by the way, the other thing I really get grumpy about, they're talking about, look at all the spending. Look at the clothing went up 75%. We didn't gain. China won. We import their crap. Are you kidding me? We didn't win. All the spending that these phonies and these fake business news networks, all these phonies are saying, boy, isn't this terrific? Look at this. The spending is terrific here. Look at this clothing. We bought all the clothing from One Hung Low. When we buy from them, we increase their jobs in China. We lose. We increased 4 million jobs in China, and we lost 4 million jobs at our factories. So we tell people, go home. You're laid off. Go home. Instead of $395, we'll give you $900. Can you imagine? We didn't win. We didn't win. There's no win there because people are spending money. And every one of those people that got laid off in a U.S. factory, we have a multiple effect of 2 additional people. If you have a factory in your town, you lay one person off, there's 2 more people. Sometimes 3 people get laid off in your community. So if you have a factory job and you get laid off, then the guy who works for the bakery, he gets laid off. Or the gal who works at the pharmacy gets laid off. It's not just the person at the factory gets laid off, there's a multiple effect. The economy doesn't grow when your debt's at $26 trillion national debt and it's growing 35% faster than your economy, and you're printing money at $8.5 billion just to cover the virus bill. You got to be out of your mind. So how do you make money? Well, we're making it here at Phil's Gang. I'm going to share it with you when I come back, and you should be making it. This is insane. Make as much money as you can and just put it away like a squirrel.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
When the markets open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day?
That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days. Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. How many times did you say, boy, he's negative about the stock market. He's just a grumpy old man. Well, it proved out I was correct. Myself and my chart, color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. Hey, it's free for 10 days. Check it out. You get the color-coded chart and you get my membership. Both free for 10 days. This time, you're not going to be surprised when the market crashes. You will be positioned perfectly. Check it out, philsgang.com.
With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. So here's what's going on. So the market since 2009 has been rigged to the upside. Now we're at the completion. Remember, every rally ends. The dot-com rally ended. The housing rally ended. This is called the QE rally. It ended. Remember when it ended? I said it was over in 2018. I said on January 16th, 2018, this was the end of it. When I say the end, just doesn't mean the stock just goes down and crashes. If you look at every rally right before a stock crashes, this is how it operates. This is how it acts. You get a pullback, then you get another rally. You get this choppiness because they're doing everything trying to keep the market going up like they're doing now. They're throwing the FANG stocks at it now. They've given up with all. I love that. Payne was out there. You should be buying. Value stocks. Value stocks. Yeah, that lasted long. Then the next day, oh, you better be buying. Don't buy the value stocks. You better buy growth stocks. You better go and buy Netflix again. Everybody runs back to Netflix, Google, Amazon. So we do too. So the key is this. All you got to do is stay in this market. As long as they're throwing money at this market, they'll keep running it. Why aren't you in here? Everybody should be in this stock market. And if you're a beginner, you know nothing about it, please join my gang. We'll show you how it works. You will not get hurt. The problem is when you start into the stock market, you go to some broker, some planner, nobody's going to tell you when to get out. Nobody ever tells you when to get out. It doesn't work that way. It's not the industry. The industry wasn't built to get you out of a stock. The industry was built to get you in a stock and to keep you in a stock. And when a stock is going down, make you buy more of the crap as it's going down. Now, oils. We done beautiful in oils. Nobody wants oils now. That's what you got to look for. You got to start. Don't go by Amazon and Google and all that garbage. Start looking for the oils again. Look at our oils. Like Schlumberger, for example. We made returns of like 35, 40%. Because it went from red to green. When it turned green, we bought it. Then when it turns red, we get out. I mean, the chart works. And I'm going to prove it to you over a 10-day period of time where you don't pay for it. You don't pay for the chart. You don't pay for membership for 10 days. And you'll sell yourself. And right now, if we go and look at the oils, I mean, look, our metals are doing fantastic. We got into the metals when nobody wanted them. And all of a sudden, the metals started to turn green. I mean, just look at our GDX. Went from red to green. The chart is set up a color-coded technology, where it identifies the money going in, the money's going out. That's all. That's what you should be looking at, is money going into gold. Now, the day that money comes out of gold, we'll know. It'll turn red. And I'll prove it to you in 10 days. It works. And if you're a beginner, there's no other place to go that you're going to get the education as a beginner than here at Phil's Gang. Really. And again, for example, like today, we were looking at some oil stocks again today. And we had some, I mean, there's some tremendous values there that we could, I mean, beautiful. And the banks, too. The banks at some point are going to be beautiful again. See, the banks are terrible right now. Banks are terrible. Oils are terrible. That's where you want to be. That's where you want to be. But you got to wait until you get the signal to buy. Okay? For example, BP right now. It's a $24 stock, for God's sakes. $24 stock. This stock has dropped from $40, okay, down to $16. It's now $24. It's basing right here. It's just turned green. It's almost set up for a buy signal. We got to get the confirmation for the buy signal. Once it turns, the chart will identify the money coming in. And then it gives us the last confirmation. We're on the bottom of the chart. We have these two lines, the red and yellow line. When they cross, that confirms that the money's going in is sufficient. It's sufficient. It's not just dribbling in, but it's sufficient. There's your confirmation. And then we buy. The color-coded technology works beautiful. So here you are. Nobody wants to buy BP. Nobody wanted to buy gold. And our golds were up 60%. Nobody wanted to buy BP. It's the same thing. Nobody's going to want to buy it. Now, here's another one. Exxon. It's another one right now that's gotten beaten. Think about Exxon. She's dropped, in the last year, Exxon has dropped from $70 down to again, around $32. I mean, and now today's it's right around $44, and it's still going down again because it's red, so I wouldn't buy it here. But that's got to be at least a drop from $77 down to $30. Has got to be at least a 60% discount. 60% discount. You just got to be patient. And then we will tell you every day, we tell you exactly what to do. You get a video from us every day. Tells you exactly what to do. Our video tells you with our color-coded chart, we tell you every day. We post it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Steve, who's the head of our educational department, will post a video on Exxon, will post a video on BP, and tell you when to buy, when to start adding to it, when to start out slowly. Okay, let's put more money. Does anybody do that for you? Nobody does that for you. Does anybody ever say, oh, okay, here's what I want you to do now. Let's take a little profit here. It's going to pull back a little bit. Let's not get out totally because it's just a snapback. See here on the color-coded chart, it's showing us a snapback. So let's stay in it, but let's reduce some of our shares. And then when she snaps back up, makes a new high, green, we'll say, okay, you should start adding right here. You can add as many shares as you want. 10 days, check it out, it's free. And then our portfolio of stocks, called our working investor portfolio, follow those stocks during your 10 days. Don't use any of your own money during those 10 days. Just do it on paper. And when we do the video on each one of the stocks, if you just follow what it says, you're going to be just fine. Now, some of the other stocks that are going to be terrific too, like Halliburton. Okay, that's gotten slaughtered. Rig's gotten slaughtered. Rig has dropped from $7.20 to $2.07 in the last year. Rig, can you believe that? And she's just getting green again, just starting to turn green again. So, and then we got another stock, Valero, one of our favorites. We had about a 52% drop on Rig. Now Valero, look at Valero, setting up beautifully here, and nobody wants Valero. So why don't you go ahead and buy Apple. I mean, go ahead and buy Google if you want. I'm going to buy a $57 stock, and I'll get a 30 or 40% gain out of it. I mean, that's what my members will get out of it. But everybody goes and buys Amazon. And let me tell you what happens with Amazon and the rest of these. When these things start falling, because you got so many retail customers in these stocks, people don't know what they're doing. They just buy. Panic sets in, and those people who are in mutual funds, you never get out. You're going to lose everything. Because mutual funds, you're not allowed to turn around and sell it short. The day the market starts crashing, you got to wait until the end of the day to do something. You got to sit there and take your losses. Can you imagine? And you're not allowed to make money as the stock is going down. Let me tell you, you make more money on stocks going down than stocks going up. And you'll get such confidence with this chart, especially in the 10 days where it's free. You'll build the you say, this thing works. All I ask you, help St. Jude once you're making money. Just remember St. Jude. Hey, I'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert. It says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Remember to subscribe to my Phil's Gang YouTube channel to get both my live and archived radio shows. Also, my free Phil's Take on the stock market. Also, sign up and get a free 10-day chart and membership trial. Okay. So, yesterday, listen to this. This was Payne telling us about headlines.
During these periods of so-called rotation, don't get blinded by headlines or news that the market is down, because these value names simply do not carry the broad market, but they can make you a lot of money.
Oh, yeah. Don't get concerned. Don't get concerned. We got today. Commercial real estate, which is no surprise. They've been masking it. Is collapsing. Commercial real estate is collapsing. Why do you think the three largest banks put together, for the first time ever, set aside a $23 billion? They're worried. I mean, there's more signs of this economy falling apart, but nobody cares because the market just keeps going up because we just keep throwing stimulus at it. Now Trump, the reason why the market's going up, because now they're saying he's going to do a payroll tax cut. That moves the market up. See, every morning, there's no more. Is the company making money? Does nobody ever ask anymore? Is the company making money? How are their margins? How's their top line sales? How's their free cash flow? Nobody cares. Everybody's looking forward to that next headline. Matter of fact, it was interesting yesterday. It was Varney. He was all upset yesterday because he was upset that they had all the news came out about all these companies having an answer to the vaccine. Here, listen to what he said.
Despite those positive vaccine results that we're getting from all over the place this morning, AstraZeneca is down, and so too is the overall market.
So he doesn't understand that. He's going, I don't understand. Usually that would push the market up. Remember? In the September 2018 crash of 20%, we went right back up because every day we talked about Trump was going to sign an agreement with China right away. Now their new deal is the vaccine, but it's not happening anymore. Why? Because the big institutional money who drove the market up after the market dropped 20%, and then they drove it up from January 1, 2019, all the way up until it crashed 40%. The institutional money was in there because they knew that was a good story and they were making money on the way up. But they got out. See, there it goes again. The institutions are out. Most of the market's being pushed up right now is the retail customer who's just coming in. He hasn't been in the market for 12 years. He's just walking in. And if you're a brand new player, please join my gang or you're going to get squashed. You're going to get squashed like you always did. Didn't you buy the .com late? Yeah, you bought all the .coms very late. Look what happened to you. Look what happened to you. You bought the housing con stocks late. Look what happened to you. And it's going to happen to you again unless you join my gang. And you convince yourself in 10 days. I'm not going to convince you. I'll give you the membership for free for 10 days. I'll give you my chart, the color-coded chart that's when to buy, when to sell, when to run like hell. And remember, too, please, go to my YouTube channel and subscribe because every day you'll get a notice that I'm doing another feature. Yesterday, I put up a stock. It was unbelievable. Kramer telling somebody to buy a stock. And this stock was just getting killed, going down. It was just, I mean, no way would you be buying that stock. And he's telling me, I know the people at this company, I had them on my show. That's why I like the stock. And this poor woman's getting killed. You got to only follow the money now. That's it. The answer is following the money. And when do I get out? And with the color-coded technology, you will be out in time. I proved it. Didn't I prove it with the 20% crash in 2018 in September? I predicted it on January of 2018. I said it's going to happen. The color-coded chart told us it started to turn red and said their money was coming out. It was absolutely correct. And even more so, February 2020, the markets turned red. We got out, turned around, and shorted it. And that's when they announced the vaccine problems. The market dropped 40%. And again, gold. Gold's doing terrific. And you got to understand, if you're going to get in gold right now and you're coming late to the game, that's okay. You can listen. You can buy Google. You can buy Amazon, even though you're coming late to the game. You can buy all these hot stocks coming to the game, as long as you know when to get out. The problem is 85% of you are going to lose money like you always do because you don't know when to get out. But I'll change that. And you'll sell yourself. I'll give you the chart for 10 days free and a membership. And during that 10 days, just follow the videos on our what we call our working investor portfolio of stocks. Just follow them. Don't use your own money for 10 days. Just watch and observe. It works. You know, they're talking now about the how they're going to give this payroll tax cut. That's not going to work. That's not going to work because there's going to be all kinds of people going to be screaming because it's going to affect my Medicare, Medicaid. Look, first of all, there should never be a payroll tax to begin with. It's a cruel tax. It's a very cruel tax. Why the hell does anybody tax us on our labor? Nobody should be taxing us on our labor. Nobody. And again, what they should do, they should turn around and take the very, very wealthy guys, get rid of the payroll tax. The very, very wealthy guys just start taking more of the money on capital gains. These guys make a fortune. I'm talking about the 1/100th of 1%, not even a 10th percentile. The 1/100th of 1%. These are the Buffetts, the rest of them. They wouldn't even miss that money. You could cut the payroll tax, never have it again, and we'll have plenty of money for Social Security and Medicare. And first of all, you got to get rid of, if you just tightened up on the fraud, disability checks. And I've always said that. Disability checks should be given out by the cities, by the town. So if a guy is cheating, you'll know. A neighbor will squeal on him. The check should be coming from Washington. The checks, if you get a disability check, it should come from your city, from your town. And you got to go to that town to pick it up. Go to the city hall and pick it up. And see if you're still limping on the way out. And then also when you come in for disability check, you say, okay, we can give you a job doing this. We can give you a job doing that. Right now the problem is that we're turning in, and if Trump loses, we're really going to be a socialist system, okay? And that's when fundamentals of stocks, trust me when I tell you this, never again will you be buying a stock based on margins. How's the company's margins? How's the company's top line sales? How's the company's free cash flow? You'll never get, those days are gone forever. For 12 years, people, they're addicted now. Okay, the CEOs, Wall Street, are all addicted to QE. They're addicted to it. So take advantage of it. And when this market continues to go up because Trump is going to keep on putting in stimulus, be there. Take advantage of it. Why aren't you? You should be taking advantage of it. But the key is you got to know when to get out. It's always about that. Why do you think people are struggling to retire? Because the 401k system is a total failure. The 401k system is a fraud. Why do you think we have a retirement crisis? Because people don't make money in the market with a 401k. First of all, the expenses are too high. Second of all, when the market crashes, you're in the 401k, you're not allowed to get out and turn around and make money as the market's going down. It's the worst product ever. Ever. That product was developed for the company and the mutual fund industry. They got together as partners to screw you. And the big kickbacks come back to the companies and the mutual fund. And people that are in mutual funds, they don't even know what they are. People buy mutual funds, don't even know what they are. They don't even know the value of them, and they buy them. They have no idea. Look, join my gang tonight. For 10 days, you get the color-coded chart free and get my membership free for 10 days. Don't forget, go to my YouTube channel. Check it out and subscribe. We'll see you on the charts.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me.